Well, hello. Good evening, guys. This is our May week 2. How are you guys doing? Hi, Kavi. Wow, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? I hope you are well. I hope you are well. I hope you watched all the video replays. Oh, by the way, guys. By the way, I know some of you, your exam is coming soon. Okay, for those who's coming soon, lah. And if you say you cannot, okay, I still recommend you attend my seminar. Okay, our seminar is like next week or next week, I think. Right? So if you still say, sir, I cannot wait till the seminar because my exam is really soon, it's okay. Guys, if you want, you can WhatsApp me and request for any previous chapters you want. You get what I mean? You get what I mean? If you want to rewatch any previous months of lessons, please do WhatsApp me. Okay. Did I send you? Yeah, I think I did. Wait. Yeah, I think I did. Did I? I think I did. Sorry. Goldfish memory. I think I did. On Google Classroom. Please check your Google Classroom. Okay. So, guys, come WhatsApp me. If you need any video from me, like let's say, sir, I was not here in chapter 1. Can I watch back some chapter 1 videos? Yeah, sure, no problem. Come and WhatsApp me. Do not send in your request because they'll charge you money for that. I will send it for you for free. Okay, because I don't think I want to charge you money for that. Just come and WhatsApp me. Okay, just come and WhatsApp me. You are welcome. Okay. My point is to help you score, right? My point is to help you score. So if you need any of the videos, please let me know. Okay. And here I will type my phone number in the chat. Come WhatsApp me. Say who you are, what form are you from, and what videos do you need, right? I'm sure your exam this time will cover chapter 1, maybe chapter 2, right? But most schools only cover chapter 1 lah, or maybe half of chapter 2. Then, hey, come and look for me and get the videos from me. Hope it will help, right? So, guys, last week, we have finished our alkene and alkane, remember? Okay, we have something called hydrocarbon, by the way. Hydrocarbon, you have 2 types. You have your, okay, by the way, what is hydrocarbon? Your petroleum is hydrocarbon. Remember? Petroleum is hydrocarbon. Natural gas is hydrocarbon. Coal is hydrocarbon. So your hydrocarbon is divided into 2 families. You have the full one. We call it saturated hydrocarbon. All single bonds. There's no more place for hydrogen to sit in. Hey guys, can you spare me a place? No, there's no place for hydrogen to sit anymore, right? And we have unsaturated hydrocarbon. In this case, you have 2 holes here. You have 2 gaps here. So you can sit 2 more hydrogen here. And there's a double bond here, right? And for simplicity's sake, scientists just call saturated hydrocarbon as alkane. And they call unsaturated hydrocarbon as alkene. Right? So this is what they call it. Alkane and alkene. Okay, and as for these, don't memorize these. They have nothing to do with you. And we have learned, alcohol, remember this? What is fermentation? What is fermentation? You need 2 things to make alcohol. You need glucose and you need yeast. And you will end up with ethanol and carbon dioxide. This is what we want for alcoholic drink. This is what we want for bread. If you're making bread, carbon dioxide is your main guy. If you're making beer, ethanol is the main guy. So it has 2 uses, okay, to make bread or to make alcoholic drink. Right? So how do we prove there's carbon dioxide? We use lime water. The lime water will turn cloudy or milky or chalky. This one you know lah. And how do we purify ethanol? We do something called distillation. This process is called distillation. Guys, you learned this in Form 2, This was in Form 2, Distillation, You cook the alcohol out and you condense it to become pure alcohol. You already learned this in Form 2. I hope you still remember. right? And of course, the last one, we have making ester, right? So what is esterification? Esterification is to make ester. What is ester? Ester is your perfume. I know some of you have a friend called Esther, but not that ester, right? So alcohol plus organic acid plus catalyst. Okay, remember what is a catalyst? This speeds up your reaction. So you add a few drops of concentrated sulfuric acid, you will get your ester. And you will smell a very fragrant and sweet smell coming out from there. Right? You guys cool? You guys cool? You guys okay with this? Any of you have any question? I would assume you guys are okay, huh? I will assume you guys are okay. So if that's the case, I will proceed on. Hi Jella. We were just talking about last week's stuff. You joined us just in time. Do we need to memorize this? Which one? You mean this one? You just need to know what to add. Alcohol and organic acid. You get ester. And the process is called esterification. Okay, very little stuff only, right? Just think of it like this. To make perfume at home, you need your dad's beer and you need vinegar. You add beer and vinegar because vinegar is an organic acid. You add beer and vinegar, you will get a very sweet smelling smell. You can spray it on your body as perfume, right? I mean, it's not going to smell very, very, very expensive, but hey, it's perfume nonetheless. Maybe you smell like orange. All right, so what about alcohol in daily life? Okay, where do we use alcohol in daily life? Okay, we use it as a fuel, as you know. Hand sanitizer is very flammable. It's very flammable. As I told you, you can use alcohol to make Molotov cocktail. You know that very cheap bomb. So that's your fuel, right? So alcohol is a good fuel because it burns with a blue flame, right? Alcohol is also a medicine. Guys, do you remember what is antiseptic and disinfectant? We learned this in chapter 1. Do you remember? Do you remember? Both are used to kill microorganisms. Okay, prevent pathogen, yeah, you can say that, or to kill microorganisms. What is the difference though? What is the difference? When do you use antiseptic? When do you use disinfectant? Guys, chapter 1 was 4 months ago. 4 months isn't a very long time, right? I am sure the K-drama you watched 4 months ago, you still know what is it about. Yes, I'm looking at you. Right? So what is the difference between antiseptic and disinfectant? For you rascals that forgot, here we go. Antiseptic is something that you can put on your skin. Right? So alcohol is an antiseptic because you can put it on your skin. While disinfectant, you cannot put it on your skin because it's going to hurt you. For example, bleach. Do you put bleach on your skin? No, you don't. Not normal people anyway. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know. Okay, you do you. So for normal people, they don't put disinfectant on their skin because it's not very comfortable, right? So you have antiseptic and disinfectant. As for alcohol, they can be both. But alcohol is more of an antiseptic. Okay, you want to use it to wipe your floor also can, no problem. Because they kill pathogens for you. Cosmetic and industry, not so important. Okay, you can read it yourself. Okay, excessive alcohol consumption. Guys, we learned this actually in chapter 7 last year. Do you guys remember last year? Do you guys remember last year? Were you paying attention last year? Okay, I know many people will tell me, oh, sir, Form 4 was Sweet 16. Form 4, I wasn't paying any attention. Do you know, I have many students, Form 4, they just santai. They santai all the way, and some of them didn't even take tuition. Okay, they santai through their Form 4, and then Form 5 is when they realize, oh, shit is real. I need to start getting serious. Which is okay. I'm not going to judge, okay? You do you. But time to focus, right? So, yes, it will affect your liver. Alcohol is very bad for your liver because you will get something called cirrhosis. What is cirrhosis, if you ask? Cirrhosis is the hardening of your liver. Wow, Kavi, you remember. That's very good. Right, so first of all, you won't get cirrhosis at immediately. You will first get fatty liver. Okay, fatty liver. When you keep drinking alcohol for 5 years, non-stop, you will first get fatty liver. You won't get cirrhosis. Cirrhosis is like advanced level already. You first get fatty liver. Yeah, you get stomach ulcer too. Okay, so if you get fatty liver first, and then if you still don't stop drinking, fatty liver will turn into jaundice. Okay, jaundice means your liver is not looking very pretty. Your liver will look kind of yellow. Your skin will look yellow. Your skin will look yellow. Yes, yellowish skin, yes. And then if you don't stop, your jaundice will turn into cirrhosis, right? Guys, for me, if you can drink your way to cirrhosis, if you can drink your way, this takes like 10, 20 years of drinking. If you can drink your way to cirrhosis, I am actually quite impressed. Like, damn, son, that's impressive, right? I mean, the hell is wrong with you? But still, you are very impressive because you can drink your way there. Do you know how much alcohol it takes for you to get cirrhosis? That's impressive, right? I'm not gonna lie, right? Yeah, the baby's jaundice is different stuff. Okay, the one is maybe they don't get enough sun. Okay. Anyway, by the way, guys, fatty liver is quite common among modern people nowadays. You have two types of fatty liver though. You have alcoholic fatty liver disease. You have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. As the name says, if you get alcoholic fatty liver disease, that means you make fatty liver by drinking alcohol. And non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, wow, that's a long name. Okay, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, it's when you eat too much. You are obese. Let's say you eat nasi lemak for breakfast every day, for sure you're going to get okay, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Wow, that's a mouthful to say, right? So this is what happened when you get fat. So guys, it's not cool to become fat. It's not cool to become fat. Sir, but what about body positivity? Science doesn't give a shit about your feeling, right? When you are fat, you are fat. So stop eating. Put down the freaking fork, okay? I'm not trying to body shame, but I'm trying to make you healthy, right? This body positivity thing needs to stop, right? Guys, body positivity, it's actually for those who are born with a disability, okay? To tell them, even you're born this way, you can look pretty too. And then somehow fat people hijack this trend and say, oh, we are born fat. No, you are not. You're just fat. You ate your way there. Okay? You want to look like Nico Cado, Avocado? Damn, that guy needs help. Right? You guys, my wife used to love watching him though. I don't know why. Right. Anyway, so this is your alcohol consumption. Okay. I mean, drink in moderation if you want to, or just don't drink at all. All right. So guys, exercise. Let's jump to exercise. We haven't done any exercise last week. Okay, maybe not enough. Right. Shall we go to question 6, page 16? Page 16, question 6. Okay, so you have two types of hydrocarbon here. You have P and Q. Okay, before I move on, can you recognize which is which? Which is saturated? Which one is saturated? Hello? Which is saturated? Which is saturated? Which one is full? Which one is full? Which one is full? Is this full? Is this full? Kavi, is this full? You have two gaps here, right? You have two gaps right here, right? So this is not saturated. This is unsaturated. Q is your saturated. Okay, because this is full, you see? Full. 1, 2, 3, 4, full. 1, 2, 3, 4, full. There's nothing else you can add. Okay, it's everything full. Right? We also call this as alkane. right? With an A. Cause A is I have a car, one. So is it all one, 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 one? And this, we call it alkene with an E. Why E? Because the double bond here sort of look like an E. Because got two lines, ma. You see, You see, C and C got two lines, ma. I can change this two line into an E. So alkene. This is how I memorize lah. This is how my brain works, right? So what is meant by hydrocarbon? Okay, hydrocarbon is a compound. Is a compound made up of only hydrogen and carbon. Something that only has, if you say, sir, I forgot the word compound, never mind. Then you say something that only has hydrogen and carbon. Can also? Something that only has hydrogen and carbon. If you only have hydrogen and carbon, then that is your hydrocarbon. Hydrogen, carbon, hydrocarbon, hydrogen, carbon, hydrocarbon. Okay. Right. So B, identify the type of hydrocarbon. P and Q. Okay, I said this already. So you have your P is your unsaturated. Okay. Tak tebu. Q is your saturated tebu. Okay, so C, explain your answer. Why is P unsaturated? Why is P unsaturated? Because there is a, what is this two line called? Guys, what is the two line called? What bond is it? What bond is it? Okay, P has a double bond. Yes, good. Very good. Okay, so this is your ikatan. Any of you writing in BM here? Ganda dua. If there's nothing, if there's no one of you writing BM, I'm gonna write less BM lah. So Q is all single bond. All single bond. Okay. Hey guys, this saturated and unsaturated is very important, because later, right, we will learn about fats. I'm sure you have heard of this. Guys, if your mom is very health conscious, I'm sure she has told you this before. Hey, don't eat so much fried chicken. This thing has saturated fats. Heard of this? Heard of this? Your chicken skin is this? You want to die faster, you eat this more. Okay, I'll tell you that later, okay? If your mom, any of you here, your mom is a health freak, like she buys everything organic lah, she will make fruit juice for you every day lah, she will, I don't know lah. Maybe your mom is not a health freak, but I'm sure at least she's very conscious about health. Yeah, that's what our moms do, am I right? All right, so D. Name two main sources of hydrocarbon. Where do you find hydrocarbon? You have three in fact. What are the three sources of hydrocarbon? All three is from the ground. You have your, Malaysia is very full of this, petroleum. Okay, the evaporated petroleum, we call it natural gas, gas asli. And then you have the solid black color one, which is your coal. Okay, Ken? Right, so Charlene, are you okay? Charlene, are you okay? I'm just checking with you, make sure you're okay. Are you okay? Right, so guys, number 7, we skip, we skip, okay, good. Right, in no way, in no shape or form, your question will ask you this. Okay, you can laugh at your chemistry friends. Ha ha ha, you see, you have to, because they have to learn this. Ha ha ha, okay. Laugh at their misery. Because this part is when they suffer. Right? This part is when they suffer. Okay. You ask any chemistry student about organic chemistry, they will freaking cry. Because it's such a pain in the ass to study. You can laugh at them. Right? So okay, we skip number 8 because this is alkene also. Similar question. Let's look at number 9. Okay, guys, what is this? What is this? This is an apparatus set up to prepare ethanol. We are trying to make alcohol here. So we put glucose and yeast here. Okay, and then we put lime water here. Name the above process. What is the process of making alcohol? Yes, very good. Fermentation. Ah, very good, Sophia. That's very good. Okay. In beer, it's called penapayan. Penapayan, fermentation. You ferment things. Okay, guys, fermentation is the oldest way of processing food. One of the oldest lah. Okay, you know Japanese fermented bean, the natto bean, that is fermented. It tastes like shit. My wife loves it though, right? Y'all go watch Crayon Shin-chan. That's his breakfast. He every morning will eat fermented bean one, right? So that's a fermentation, right? So B, state what happens to the lime water after several days. Okay, so this thing will produce, what gas does it produce? When you ferment something, what gas does it produce? It will produce carbon dioxide, right? Carbon dioxide. And what will carbon dioxide, what will carbon dioxide do to this lime water? What will it do to this lime? What will it turn to? Hey, this is form 3 leh. What does it turn to? Lime water will go from colorless to cloudy. Okay, you can say cloudy, you can say milky, you can say chalky. I show you lah. I think I've shown this before already. Lime water. So if lime water touches carbon dioxide, there you see it will turn from clear like water into this dirty, gummy water. Okay, this dirty, chalky water. So that's what it means by cloudy, right? So C, give an inference for your observation. Now, what is inference? Guys, you're already form 5. Please don't tell me you don't know what is inference. Okay, if you don't know, here we go. I will tell you. Inference means why or explain. Basically, explain your observation. So what's your observation again? Lime water turns cloudy. Why? Why does it turn cloudy? Why this thing change color? Why turn cloudy? Why turn cloudy? Because what is present? Okay, because your carbon dioxide is produced. Is present. Yes, CO2. Okay, basically they ask you why. Why did it turn cloudy? Okay, next D. What is the function of yeast in this process? What's the function of yeast? Does it release enzyme that forms glucose, or does it release enzyme that decomposes glucose? Is yeast making glucose or decomposing it? You know, it's decomposed, that means they break it down. Does it make glucose or does it break down glucose? Yes, it decomposes. Very good. Okay, so guys, alcohol is actually a decomposed form of sugar. Right? Guys, just to tell you this, do you know glucose and ethanol has the same amount of energy? That means drinking sugar makes you fat. Drinking alcohol makes you fat too. Right? You see, this is a stupid. You see, our boomers have this stupid mindset when they say, "Oh, soft drink is not good for you because it's sweet." How exactly is beer good for you then? Right? You see, those previous generation boomers, they say, if you tell them, "Oh, today I drank 10 cans of soda." Oh, God forbid, what's wrong with you? But if you say, "Oh, I drank 10 cans of beer today," wow, that's quite a lot. Next time don't drink so much. Because for them, alcohol is bitter. So for them, somehow bitter means better for health. You see, this is a stupid mindset, right? Because they think sweet means no good, bitter means good, bitter means healthy. You drink rat poison, rat poison is also bitter. You drink pesticide you drink those racun serangga they spray on your wheat. The one also bitter. Is it good for health? No, right? So guys, glucose and alcohol, they have the same amount of energy. That means drinking Coca-Cola and drinking beer is the same thing. You still get fat, right? Just because it's bitter doesn't mean it's better for health. There's no such thing. Okay, so E, name the enzyme released by yeast. Oh, this is a very good question, right? I mean, it's not really in your exam, but good to know. What will yeast release? It's actually in the notes though. What will yeast release? Right, so yeast, they will release an enzyme called, yes, very good. Wow, Jella, how do you know? Okay, that's called your zymase, which is here. This one you don't memorize, it's okay, because it's more towards biology already. But hey, doesn't hurt to know more, isn't it? Right, so that's your zymase. Next, F, write a word equation to represent the above process. So you have glucose. You break it down into ethanol and carbon dioxide with the help of yeast. This is your word equation. Bersamaan perkataan. Right? Please write alcohol. Please don't write alcohol here, because some fussy teachers, they won't give you marks for this. They say alcohol is wrong. Alcohol is very general. They want ethanol. They are crazy like that. Okay, so just say ethanol, right? So G, describe how to obtain purified ethanol. How do I turn that 10% into 70? What is that process called? The one I say you learn in Form 2. Anyone? It starts with a D. It starts with a D. Good. Distillation. Penyulingan. Hey, this thing, right, let me show you. Jack Daniel. Okay, this is a whiskey. This is a whiskey. They will say distillation one. Does it say here? The bottle will say distillation one. Okay, okay. You see this? From what I remember, because I used to drink a lot. Hey, Jameson. You look at Jameson, right? You look at the bottle. Okay, this is not very clear. This is not very clear. Can you see above the word Irish whiskey? What does it say? It says there triple distilled. Triple distilled, right? That means they distill this thing for 3 times. Can you see triple distilled? Distilled means they distill this thing, right? Because you see, wine can only get to 10%. I can't sell 10%. This Jameson is whiskey. Whiskey is like 40 something percent. So how do they change 10 to 40 something? They do distillation, you see, distill, right? That's why guys, just to let you know, okay, guys, English lesson. A place that makes beer, we call it a brewery. Okay, a place that makes beer, we call it a brewery. There, we call it a brewery. But a place that makes whiskey, we don't call it a brewery. We call it a place that makes strong alcohol like vodka, we call it a distillery. Okay, why the difference? Because when I make whiskey, when I make vodka, when I make rum, gin, tequila, all the strong spirit, strong alcohol, I need to distill. That's why I call it a distillery. Can? You go to Europe, you'll see this plenty, okay? There's plenty of distillery around. Right, so number 10, I'm gonna skip. This is alcohol also, okay, very straightforward, same stuff also. Let's look at number 12. Oh, okay, this is ester. Right, ester can be made from alcohols and organic acids. For example, ester, ethyl ethanoate. Okay, you might say, sir, what the hell is this? You don't need to know. You just need to know this is an ester. Okay, don't bother with the name. Can be made through the following reaction. Right, name the above process to make ester. The process is called? Yes, very good. Esterification. Okay, esterification. Very good. Okay, very good. Wow, you guys can answer, That's very good. Right, so B, what is represented by X? What do you need to add? I mean, you already have everything, but this will make it better. X will make the reaction better. So what is it? What is it? Okay, X is concentrated sulfuric acid. I mean, you can don't add this lah, but your reaction is going to be very slow. But when you add this, it's going to be fast. So what is the function of X? When I speed up the process, what is it called? We learned this last chapter. We have 5 factors, right? We have temperature, you know, the cooking chicken soup one, temperature, size, what else? Pressure, all these. Okay, what's one more? What is the something that speeds up the reaction? No, it's not an agent. What is it? It starts with a C. It starts with a C. It stands for catalyst. Can catalyst Okay. Hey guys, put this in your essay. Put this in your essay. Okay, how do I say it? How do you say so? Right. Let's say you are solving. Okay, let's say you're writing let's say an essay. Okay, let's say you're writing an essay, argumentative essay about or factual essay about how to stop vaping. Let's just say, right? You can say enforcement of law could be a catalyst to put a stop to vaping or to regulate vaping. You see, when you use this word, wow, your teacher will say, wow, you see, your English level so powerful. See, I'm teaching you English too, I'm teaching you English too, I mean, I used to teach English lah. I used to teach English. Glad that I don't, right? Because teaching English is a very vomit blood job, okay? When you mark essays, you see all kinds of funny words coming up. So guys, put this in your essay. Catalyst. Catalyst. You can do this in BM too, right guys? BM is pemangkin. Okay? Penguatkuasaan undang-undang adalah satu pemangkin yang mampu menghentikan kegiatan vape. Wow, you see, your sentence now sounds so high class, so atas. Okay, don't say something so boring like, oh, enforcement of law is one of the steps to stop vaping. So boring. Could be a catalyst. Bow before me, peasants. You can tell your friend, you see, so lame. Peasant sentence. Yours is like the royal sentence. Okay, you're welcome. Right. Next D. Describe how this process is carried out in the. Okay, you know what? I'll skip this. E we also skip. Guys, like I said, they will never ask you to name this thing. They will never. Right? If they do, ask them to go to hell. Okay. I'll say something. Okay, let's say methanol and ethanoic acid, you get methyl ethanoate. You see? That's why don't learn. Don't learn. Go and laugh at your chemistry friends. Ha ha ha. Because all of them are learning this. Right? So let's jump back, shall we? Let's jump back. So far, before I move on, let me check. Are you guys okay with everything so far? Are you guys okay with alcohol so far? Because I have to emphasize alcohol is the most important part of this chapter. I would say priority number 1. This chapter has many sub-chapters, right? Alcohol is the most commonly seen in exam. So make sure you're okay. Okay? Boleh ya? Boleh ya? Paham Okay, if paham, then we go to numbers 5.4. Right, fats. Okay, let's talk something about health. Okay, I'm sure you love fats. Everyone loves fats. Because fats, guys, fats and sugar, okay, is the best combination one can ask for. Right? You see, all the junk food that you really like, most likely is a combination of fats and sugar. For example, roti planta, right? That thing is so damn freaking unhealthy, right? Because inside your roti planta is just sugar and margarine, right? Right? Okay, I don't know whether you guys do this. Do you drink Milo with the Hap Sing biscuit? I don't know lah. It's a very Chinese thing lah. The Hap Sing cream crackers. Do you do this? Ha! You know why is it so good? You know why is it so good? Because Milo is the sugar. Oh, then look at this shit. Look at this shit. Milo is the sugar. The cream cracker is the fats. When you touch the cream cracker, it feels oily, isn't it? Best thing ever. Right? Right? You know what else is fats and sugar? Guys, do you know what is jalebi? You know what is jalebi? You want to get heart attack fast, huh? You eat this thing. Guys, this thing is soaked in sugar. Okay, you want to die faster? Okay, for those who have not tried jalebi, I don't know what you are waiting for. You are missing out. Okay, this is the best shit ever, right? I mean, I love Indian sweets lah. Oh my god, jalebi is okay. You know what else is good? You know what is gulab jamun? So that is gulab jamun. Kavi, you know what is gulab jamun? You know it's gulab jamun. This thing is wow, just by talking about it, I feel sweet already. Oh, but this thing, you see, this thing is made by, what is it again? But it's dipped in sugar. It's full of sugar. Okay, same thing, combination of sugar and oil. Guys, oil and sugar, fats and sugar is the best thing ever, right? And of course, you have, oh, this is like my favorite, Kaju Katli. Oh my God. Whenever there's Indian festivals, I sure go and buy this one. Okay, same thing. This is sugar and fats. This is made from cashew nut. Cashew nut is full of fats, and then they put a lot of sugar inside. Right? I can just whack a whole box of this. Oh, so good. Right? So guys, fat and sugar is the best combination. So that's why I have to talk about fats today. Right, guys? Fats is like our body's favorite thing because it's energy. So what is fat? Fat is a type of organic compound which contains carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. So fats is made from CHO. So is fats hydrocarbon? Are fats hydrocarbon? They are not, because it's not just hydrogen and carbon. Now you have oxygen. So you cannot say that fat is a hydrocarbon. Fat is a oxyhydrocarbon. Okay, there's no such word but it's carbon, hydrogen, oxygen Right, so you have two types of fats. You have saturated fats. You have unsaturated fats. You guys heard of this before? You guys heard of this before? Okay, let me show you something. Let's look at food labeling. Food labels. Okay, what am I? Sorry, FOD. Food label. Okay, food label. Okay, if you look at a food label, if you look at a food label, okay, can you see the total fats there? Okay, this is not very detailed, but should work Are there? Okay, they didn't mention too detailed. Okay, can you see total fat? Can you see total fat? Organic compound is with carbon, Kavi. Remember? As long as you have carbon inside, it's called carbon compound. It's called organic compound. Right, so can you see the total fat there? Can you see saturated fat? Why is saturated fat mentioned? Because this is the bad one. Guys, saturated fat is the bad fat, right? And unsaturated fat is the good fat. It's so-called good okay? I mean, it's better than saturated Okay, so what is the difference? Okay, what is the difference? Okay, let's look at the similarity first. They are both organic compounds. They both don't dissolve in water. They both are sources of fatty acid. Okay, whatever. But let's look at the bad one. Guys, all bad fats they come from animals. That's why chicken fats, pork fat, or we call it lard, beef fat, mutton fat. If you have eaten a piece of fatty mutton, it's really bad for you, right? That's why, guys, butter is very bad for you. Guys, you all love butter? Do you like butter? Butter is the best thing in the world. Cold salted butter, right? Whenever you go to a hotel, they give you a piece of toast, and then you peel that small plastic of cold butter. Best shit ever, right? Yes, butter with sugar, but unfortunately, guys, butter is freaking bad for you. Same goes to ghee, because ghee is from goat, right? Both also animal fats. You want to die faster? Eat more, right? Have thick butter every day, and you will meet your creator real soon. Okay, so if you want to be healthier, you will go for unsaturated fat. So those are from plants. Plants are healthier, right? Plants are healthier. So if you say, sir, I can't eat butter because it's not healthy, what can I eat? You can eat margarine. But I don't know about you guys margarine, they just taste like shit. Planta tastes like shit. I freaking hate planta. They have this weird smell to them, right? Right? I mean, you compare planta and you compare butter, oh my god, night and day, right? When you put butter on your bun, on your toast, it's freaking awesome. But if you put planta on your bread, you deserve to go to hell, right? Because margarine is the most disgusting shit ever. I mean, it's healthy for you, so yay, I guess. So anyway, so stay at room temperature. Stay at room temperature. Animal fats are usually solid. Okay, if you look at pork, okay, if you look at chicken fats, okay, let me show you chicken fats. In room temperature, they just look solid. You see? There. Can you see the solid yellow? Those are the fat. Okay, those are solid, right? If you look at mutton fat, same thing. Mutton fat. Okay, mutton fat. You see mutton. Can you see the white color part? Those are the fat. See, solid, right? Solid. So your fat, you store fat underneath your skin, right? Okay, so this fat is solid, right? This fat is a solid. But for plants, it is liquid, right? That's why, guys. If you look at an example, you see, we call it chicken fat, cow or beef fat, goat fat. Fish, please cancel away the oil. Okay, fish fat. So we call it fat because it's solid. But for plants, we call it oil. Can you see? Palm oil, coconut oil, soybean oil. If your mom is very health conscious, she will use sunflower oil. If you're freaking rich, maybe you will use olive oil. I see all oil. Of course, it's liquid, right? So it's better for health, right? So as you can see, the melting point is very high because it's solid. Number of hydrogen atom is already maximum. Can you still add hydrogen? No. As we have mentioned last week, saturated is already full. Can you still add hydrogen? No. But unsaturated, you have two more gaps here. So can you still add things to it? Can you still add hydrogen? Possible. The number of hydrogen, not maximum. Melting point low because it's a liquid. Right? You guys okay? So this is the unhealthy one. This is the healthy one. Right, guys, I have a question here. There is one animal. They produce unsaturated fat. What is it? What is it? What is the meat that you eat is good for health? Anyone? In fact, we eat their oil just for the health. Anyone? Which animal produces unsaturated fat? general knowledge. Big and black, no. No. What animal produces? Okay, you see, chicken fat, cow fat, goat fat, whatever fat, whatever fat. But we say what oil? Well, Charlene, close enough, close enough. That would be your, no, pork is also fat. Okay, we call it fish oil. Cod liver oil is a bit different. Okay, I would go for fish oil. Okay, guys, fish, I'm not saying those unhealthy fish, those pasa fish, specifically salmon. Specifically salmon. That's why they are so expensive. Guys, have you eaten real salmon before? Okay, if you go to supermarket, you will see two types of salmon. There's the 20-something salmon, and then there's a 30, 40-something salmon. You know why there's a price difference? Because the cheap salmon is from the farm. Okay, fish has fat, yes, but those are the cheap fish. Salmon has fish oil, right? So the expensive one, they are usually wild caught. If you can afford it, go for wild caught salmon. Wild caught. Okay, that means they are caught in the wild, not in the farm one, right? Though, of course, it's very expensive. Guys, you know how expensive salmon is? One small piece like this, it's like 20-something bucks at least, right? For comparison, 20-something bucks can get you like 3 big pieces of chicken breast. You can eat it for a week. Okay, you see the difference? You see the difference? That's why salmon is very expensive. Okay, if you say, sir, I can't afford fish oil. I can't afford salmon. Salmon is too expensive. Fret not, my child. We have something called fish oil. Guys, do you eat this? Do you eat this? This is freaking good for health. Sometimes, okay, guys. Well, I'm selling products again. Okay, guys. This here is your SPM, right? This here is your SPM, right? Do you want to improve your memory? Do you want to improve your memory? Do you want to sleep better at night? Fish oil is your friend. Fish oil is your friend. Buy the high strength one. Okay, you see, don't buy black moss. It's very expensive. Don't buy it from the pharmacy. Where do you buy it from? Buy it from Shopee. I eat this every day. Buy this brand, Swiss. The Swiss fish oil. Buy this. I use this. This is the high strength one, because just now one pill is 1,000, right? This is one pill 1,005. This is one pill. Can you see 1,005 milligram? Buy this, and it's really cheap. It's only 100 bucks, guys. It's only 100 bucks on Shopee. For how many? For 400 pieces, 400 pills. So how do you eat per day? How many do you eat per day? Okay, normal people, they eat 3. I eat 6. I eat 6. 6 is good for you, right? Let me explain to you. No, 6. 2 is too little. 6. I at least eat 6. Okay, you can eat up to 10, right? So guys, what is fish oil good for? Number 1, it's very good for your brain. It improves your memory, reduces your risk of Alzheimer, right? Fish oil is proven to improve memory. You don't need some kind of funky supplement. Fish oil is your friend. Number 2, it makes your heart healthier. My dogs and my cat eats fish oil. You see those lucky bastards, right? So they eat fish oil. Good for your heart. Also good for your joint, right? If your mom or your dad has painful joint, fish helps. Good for your skin. Do you have pimple problems? Do you have scar problem? Fish oil helps too, right? Also very good for your mood. If you are easily depressed, fish oil will boost your mood a little. Okay, guys, proven, they have plenty of studies to back up fish oil will do all these things. I'm not just saying it's also good for your eyes too, right? So you see, one supplement that gives you so many benefits, I don't see any point not to take it, right? You see, our students telling me, sir, but fish oil is very expensive. Hey, hello, you do your math, you do your math, 100 bucks for 400 pills, okay? How much is one pill? How much is one pill? 100 divided by 400, what do you get? It's freaking 25 cents. But sir, you asked me to eat 6. Okay, fine. You eat 6. Okay, how much is it? It's 150. You cannot spare 1 ringgit 50 cent to improve your brain. But sir, I have no money. Right. You see, all my students who say no money to eat this thing, but they have like 20 some, they can spend 20 something bucks on Starbucks. What can I say, right? What can I say, right? They can spend, 50 bucks on a meal, but 1 ringgit 50 cents is too much money. Then don't eat, okay? Don't eat. Go and eat your junk food, okay? And make your brain worse. Now I'm offering you a solution to make your brain smarter. You don't want, right? You don't want, right? Then forget it. Okay? So go and buy this. Okay? This is the exact brand that I eat. Guys, I'm not trying to sell you this. I mean, they should sponsor me, okay? I keep, promoting the shit out of them. This is the cheapest fish oil that I find, and it's good. It's good. Right? I mean, when you swallow, this thing, it's gonna be scary, because this is 1,500, right? The pill is freaking big. Right? And you have to swallow 6 of it. It's gonna be it's gonna be a bit scary when you first eat it, because the pill is like, you're like, am I going to swallow this? Right? So, but it's good for health. Okay, so guys, if you have that sejarah paper that you cannot memorize, fish oil is your friend. Can you chew it? I wouldn't. Because if you cut it open, you are gonna smell like fish for the whole day. Right? The reason they package it into a capsule is so that you don't smell the fish. Right? So if you chew it, that I have once tried it, this thing broke in my mouth. Oh my god, it's like you have 100 fishes in your mouth. You know the pasar fish smell? It's exactly like that. It's freaking disgusting. So you better swallow it. Okay? Go and get some fish oil. It's very good for your brain. Eat it for long term. If you have a dog and you have a cat, you want them to live a long life, you want their heart to stay healthy, give them fish oil. Okay? My cats and my dog, my one cat and the 2 dogs, they are lucky bastards. Okay, anyway, so excessive fats on health. What happens when you eat a lot of saturated fat, guys? Nasi lemak is saturated fat, because that deep fried ikan bilis, that deep fried peanut, that santan rice is all saturated. And if you add rendang, it's fully saturated. You have a meal full of saturated fat. So what happens when you eat rendang nasi lemak for 10 years? What's going to happen? Your blood vessel, you see, saturated fat is very sticky. So they will stick to your wall. Yes, saturated, right, yes. So it will stick to your wall. So they will stick. And then 10 years later, yay, you have narrow blood vessel. So what's going to happen to your blood pressure? Now, your pipe is narrow. What happens to the blood pressure? Increase or decrease? Yes, increase. So this is how you get high blood pressure. This is how your dad gets high blood pressure, because it's all the fat deposits on his blood vessel wall. Okay, so try to eat. I mean, butter is very delicious, I agree, but it makes you die faster though. This is what happens. If you eat chicken skin, deep fried chicken skin every day, then this is what's gonna happen, right? And this disease, the narrowing of a blood vessel, is what we call atherosclerosis. We actually learned this in chapter 2, did we? I think we did, right? Atherosclerosis is a very fancy word. Okay, that means the narrowing of your blood vessel. Okay, you see, your artery lumen becomes narrow. Okay, so you get high blood pressure, you will get stroke, you will get heart attack. Right? So how do you stop this? Very easy lah. You just reduce your saturated fat, increase your unsaturated fat. What else? Guys, there is something that can clean this away. There is something that can clean this thing away, and that is your fiber. Okay, fiber is a very good thing. You know it's fiber? Right? Your veggie, your oat, okay, fiber is a very good friend. And of course, exercise. Goes without saying lah. Exercise is a very good thing. 5 banana too. Okay, 5 times per week, huh? 5 times per week, huh? You can slowly increase. You start from 3. Okay, or you suck at sports. Okay, maybe 1. Okay, you do 1 time exercise, or you just walk every day. Guys, I'm sure in school you walk every day. Are you really that lazy that you don't walk? Not really, right? As long as you're walking for 30 minutes per day, then that is considered exercise really. Okay, exercise at 5, 6 times per week. You should have your blood vessel clean. Okay, cool, huh? Only for 10 minutes, but in your school you walk around, right? In your school you walk to your canteen, and then you help your teacher do work, and then you walk around. It adds up to 30 minutes. Okay, buy a step counter. You know smartwatch. Okay, if you have a smartwatch, they will have step counter on it. Okay, I mean a smartwatch is not very expensive nowadays. You 100 something, 200 something, you get one already. Okay, it can count your steps for you. It will track your sleep and track your steps for you. I think it's a very good investment. Okay, yeah. So anyway, so this is your fats, huh? So if you have the timer, if you have the time, please go home and do this exercise. Okay, question 13, question 14, okay, and question 15. Okay, next week I'll be talking about palm oil. Next week I'll be talking about palm oil, which is what Malaysia is very famous for. Right, so do you guys have any question? Did you guys learn something new today? I hope you do. Okay, I hope you do. So I am going to leave you here. Right, so if you have no question, then please go and do my exercise. Organic compound. So organic compound is with carbon. As long as you have carbon, we call it organic. This was in the first lesson of this chapter. Okay, you don't need to pay attention to that. That is very easy. Okay, so guys, I will see you next week lah. Go home and do your exercise. Okay, I will see you soon. Right, so have a good Wednesday. Right, see you soon. Take care and bye bye.